Hey, what's going on, everybody? Coming at you today with another low-risk strategy for Call of Duty Black Ops 3 multiplayer. And today I'm going over the map Aquarium, which is a little bit different strategy for me than some of the other maps because I can't really hold down the spawn area, and there's not really a particular one area or one room where I like to hold down. The two main rooms are in the middle of the map, and just like with all maps, you really want to avoid the middle of the map. It's where everybody's going to go constantly. It's where the most deaths occur, and if your teammates are running all over the map, the enemies will obviously spawn all over the map. Lots of spawn switches and things like that, but my strategy for this map is, as you can see right here in the gameplay, I'm just going along this side of the map back and forth, and I'm going to cover every direction that I can, and kind of pay attention to where your teammates are spawning as well, so you can see, okay, they're spawning behind me, there's going to be somebody in front of me, I need to be aiming down the sights while I come around this corner, I need to expect enemies ahead, that kind of thing. And again, I'm using an HVK-30, which is a mid to long range weapon, and so there are actually two different ways you can run this strategy. You can go to that room to the left right there, or you can run straight through the building. Now, straight through the building is going to be some close range combat opportunity, and around here is going to be some long range combat opportunity. So if you're using a long range weapon, I'd recommend going this route. If you're using a short range weapon, I'd recommend going through that building. And of course, going through the building will add some added protection against, enemy score streaks and things like that. And as you can see what I just did right there, if you have both a primary and a secondary, that is a mid to long range weapon and a short range weapon, you can simply switch to your secondary weapon when you go through this building. And this strategy works really well for, being, like I say, a low risk strategy. And again, with all my strategies, I like to keep the fight between me and one other person. So I'm aiming down the sights and one other person is aiming down the sights, and not have, two or three guys. As you can see right there, if two or three guys are, aiming at me at the same time, a lot of times I'm going to die from that. So keeping the fight one-on-one is definitely helpful. And you can kind of see in this gameplay too is when I'm coming around a corner, I'm aiming down the sights, but I also, when I know there's going to be a doorway or I know there's going to be a corner, you can go through the water here too if you like to. But when I know I'm going to go around a corner, I actually do, kind of a power slide and turn into the direction I want to be facing, already aiming down the sights, so that I'm already prepared for the engagement if I were to see an enemy there and there was going to be a shootout. That way it gives me an edge and gives me the most opportunity to win that gun battle that I'm possibly going to have. See, just like I did right there. And so anyway, that's my strategy for this map. Hopefully that helps you guys out a little bit, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this. And I've got a couple more of these I'll probably do on some of the harder maps, but for now I think this is it on this video. So if you, like I say, if you did like this, be sure and leave a like on the video, and leave me a comment, let me know what you thought about it. And until the next video, I'll see you, bye.
You're failing the Accord.